sweet potatoes were donated to the local food banks, local charities, local churches, food shelters, you name it.
Well, who I want to know, because I used to have to dig potatoes, and I hated it, to be honest with you. I didn't think they were pretty at all. But who helped you pick them up and put them in the buckets?
Well, at first I thought it was going to have to be, solely the labor for myself and for my family members, but God places angels in our lives to help us to accomplish His will. And I received a contact from a lady named Rebecca Page, who is with the Society of St. Andrew, which is a network of gleaners. And over the course of 2 weeks, with her network involved, she brought out more than 500 gleaners to help get every single one of those potatoes out of the field. It was such an awesome experience.
Well, you better thank your lucky stars
Yes,
for
I
those
do.
volunteers that did the digging to get those things in the buckets.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this. What are your goals for next year? How many pounds of sweet potatoes do you want to give away?
So our ambitious goals are to double our harvest to 10 acres, which should yield about 250 million pounds, 250,000 pounds of sweet potatoes.
Are you going to grow anything else?
Yeah, so we plan on diversifying our crop and growing cucumbers, watermelons, sweet corn, and everything that kids love to eat during the summertime.
Well, I hear you have another project in the works right now, and it has something to do with fruit trees. Tell us about that.
Yes, well, as a child, I planted trees, with my father everywhere. And right now, I tell myself, if you're going to plant a tree, why not plant a fruit tree? Something that's going to actually produce a harvest, not just for yourself, but for the community as well. And my mother used to say, well, you know what? Money doesn't grow on trees. And my rebuttal to her was, well, Mom, food grows on trees. And she said, well, you know what, son? You have a point there. So that's what we plan on doing within this next year, planting fruit trees all throughout our local communities.
Well, I'm also really fascinated by your seed project. So what's going on there?
So that is a sow a seed project where we're not asking for people to give us money or donations, but we're actually sowing a seed into them as well. We're asking for their labor. So right now we have about 1,000 seed packs that we're going to send out to anyone that requests a seed pack throughout the country. And all we're asking is for them to start their own garden, to get out there and plant watermelons or cucumbers, something that the local children would love to eat, and it's really our way of attempting to fight hunger. And right now we have seed requests, not just all throughout the United States, but coming from China, coming from Africa. So there's going to be these small first fruits gardens popping up all around the world.
Jason, darling, being a farmer's daughter, I can say that it's a lot of hard work to make a farm successful. And you've not only done that, but you're giving the fruits of your labor back to the world. So I have a really personal question to ask you.
Yes,
Will you answer it?
I sure will.
Here you are giving all your crops away, all. You're not keeping anything for yourself. So how are you making a living for your family?
Well, as I said before, it's not about money anymore. And I wasn't going to make my decisions, even with this farm, based on finances. But I've been blessed enough where, even though I didn't fulfill that $37 million contract, I served 3 out of the 5 years. But within that, I thank God that I was wise enough to set a little bit of those funds aside and to be a good steward of what I was blessed with. So I thank goodness that I managed those funds. I had very good sound investments, and right now I'm able to give back to my community as much as I desire to without seeking financial gain.
So what we have here, folks, is a football player who was thrifty with his money.
Or one of the few.
And that's what we want you to be, is thrifty with your money. Now, you're really, really, really an inspiration to us, and I want you to know that my husband and I just love farms, and you know, you can take the girl off the farm, but you can't take the farm out of the girl. So we want to give you a check for $10,000 to go buy seeds.
Wow.
I decided that all of our agents needed to understand about things like work ethic, because that's what you learn on a farm. So I wrote a book about the story of my life, and I want you to know I don't even have a copy, but you're going to have a copy, and Oprah got a copy of my book before I got a copy. So I drew a heart inside, and I said, Jason, may the Lord continue to bless you. Keep the faith.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
So you read the book.
When people ask me the most amazing thing that I learned from farming, and it is how much food can be produced from just a handful of seeds. From just my hands. Now, I know I have large hands. I can fill my hands with enough seeds where I can feed this entire room. And that is the most amazing thing that I've ever witnessed in my life. And with this wonderful donation that you sowed in the Wisdom for Life and First Fruits Farm, you're going to feed so many people. It is so awesome, and I thank you so much. I thank you, Keller. Thank you so much.
We're so inspired by you, and we just thank you for everything you're doing. You're just wiping out any kind of hunger in North Carolina for sure. And now I want my wonderful friend, these two guys are from my hometown, Peter and Kyle. They're even cousins. Can you believe that? And Peter Marcus, will you sing a song for him that you actually wrote?
This is about growing up in the harvest fields in South Garfield County in Oklahoma. Mo's hometown. Summer's eve in early June, memories are left to be made. The moon grows red on the horizon, and the combine keeps swinging its blade. The wheat truck is full of its yellow jewel, and children are capping the top. Mosquito bites and firefly lights keep company in the night walk. Harvest time has come again, and there's work to be done in the field. Harvest time has come again, and there's no time to yield. The morning breaks with a dewy ground. The servicing will have to take time. The diesel's pumped and the wheels are green. The combine is ready for flight. The afternoon heat, it's easy to beat. The games are slowly derived. A baseball toss or a whistling tune help to pass the day by. Harvest time has come again, and there's work to be done in the field. Harvest time has come again, and there's no time to yield. Oh, there's no time to The lunch crew comes out for a dinner round as thick sandwiches fill up the plate. A special guest and a simple rest bring smile to the worker's face. Another day down, another field round, 200 acres to go. The harvest feast smelling so sweet as the last truck is headed to town. Harvest time has come again, and there's work to be done in the field. Sing along. Harvest time has come again, and there's no time to yield. Harvest time has come again. There's work to be done in the field. Harvest time has come again, and there's no time to yield. Harvest time has come again, and there's work to be done in the field. Harvest time has come again, and there's no time to yield. Oh, there's no time to yield. There's no time to yield.